It's cold here, Tony. I need that animal at the moment.
That's animal. You animal.
It was a shock, though. 10 years ago, it used to grow dark. And it just surprised me when I suddenly found out that it's no longer dark.
Where's our people?
I don't know.
Well, Renzo came in for just a hot minute.
What happened to Renzo coming in for the hot minute?
And then I don't know where he went.
He's still there. His flag's up. Look.
Yeah, I don't know where he went.
Okay.
Yeah. There he is. He
went to the bathroom.
He must have heard us talking about it.
Hey, Renzo, where you go?
We're going to have, and Kim popped in for a second, and then she popped out. I don't understand. Lisa Ling is coming in
I'm
first.
excited about
really
her.
I know. So I'd really like, why don't you go jump in the hangout from your desk?
Huh?
Do you have a camera on your desk?
No.
Shaka has a camera on his desk. Go jump in from his.
Why?
So that we can have another woman in the hangout.
I'm right here.
I know.
But Maria doesn't want to share space with you. That's what I just heard.
Well, I said to her,
drop in.
I said, go in the hangout
He goes,
with
go sit on Shaka's desk.
Not he, she. I'm a
Whatever.
she. I'm a
She
she.
said, "Go and sit in Shaka's lap," and that's what I heard. That's what I heard.
Damn, I didn't hear that.
That's what I heard.
Tony, you and your booty search projects from the other day. What? Remember how he was searching like big booties?
Which was like the most searched thing, by the way.
Do you still have a camera on your desk? Oh. Does Shaka still have a camera on his desk? You still have a camera on your desk? Okay. Just wanted to be sure. You should join in from there. Why? Did you hear her? She said no. It's a defiant. Like, no.
Wow.
I hate Facebook.
Me too.
Oh, here comes someone. Who is this? Who's coming in? Kim.
What? What? Tony?
Anonymous trolls.
Kim, I've never noticed your eye was that big before.
Did you hear me say I hated Facebook?
Okay,
I'm
there's
not surprised. Why do you hate Facebook?
There's
And
the
Tony,
Kim I know and
You know
love
what?
right there with the adorable smile.
Do you know why I hate Facebook? Because I can't see you people in front of me like I can here. And they're not as smart.
Okay,
Sometimes
don't be a hater.
Well, we
that's
know they're
sometimes
not
a
as
bonus
smart.
on Facebook.
Don't be a hater.
But they're not as smart. They're not. People on Google
They're
Plus are
not.
smarter.
You know, in fact, I have never had a mean comment from anyone. Well, I guess that's not true, but
I have, but it's fine.
but Tip.
Everyone loves Tony.
I've never had a mean comment, Tony. I've never had a mean comment.
Okay, so if you've never had a mean comment, does that mean that you're not interacting on Facebook?
That's exactly what that means.
What?
The reason why you haven't had a mean comment is because you're not engaging and interacting with people.
Yep.
This is Josh, our
Esteemed,
awesome
our
Let me
esteemed
just say-
executive producer.
producer.
What you don't see behind the scenes is I give Tony crap.
Every
Every
day. Every single
He gets-
That's
day.
good. Somebody
Every
needs to give him
moment
crap.
of the day
Okay,
that
but
he
now-
has.
But
I
do.
thought that was my job.
It is your job.
It is. Really,
Oh, there's the difference. He does get paid.
But
A
let
lot
me-
of money.
Let me just say something that's really going to upset Tony.
Uh-oh.
Let me say something that's really going to upset Tony.
Yay.
Actually, a better, nicer guy than you see on TV. He is
You're a better,
the
nicer.
best.
Look at Lisa. Look how
hey,
beautiful.
Lisa, how are you?
Oh my God.
How are you? So good to see you too. How are you and baby to be?
We're doing all right. We're
You
totally
are
freaked out.
just as beautiful and adorable. Look at you.
Okay, this is your chair over here,
Congratulations.
Lisa.
I'm in such a freak out
Right
mode.
here. Are you? Well, we can share. Come this way.
I have
Yeah,
5 or
one
6
more,
weeks to go.
one more month. You look.
It's insane.
Fabulous,
It's
girl.
insane. I'm honestly just out of my mind. But
Come over here. I
Okay,
want to
okay.
hear all about
Okay.
it. And I know you have your hit on the stat and you
Yeah.
have to go. So
Yeah.
I want to make sure we talk to you before we go.
so we're looking in that.
Yes,
Okay.
you've been here once before.
Yeah,
remember?
yeah.
Yeah.
Hi,
It's been a
everyone.
while.
Hi.
Listen, so let me introduce you really quickly. Lisa's got a quick hit on
Okay.
the set here. The other Lisa.
Okay.
So let me just quickly introduce you to everybody again. They all know who you are, of course. Okay. Hey, you guys, look who's back. Lisa Ling, our favorite. She is on OWN, of course, Our America with Lisa Ling.
That's right.
She was here last time talking about the show, of course, with some exciting things coming up on the show. And we've if you were watching the whole Lance Armstrong interview, like all of us, all we would see in the commercials are like these half-naked people
I know.
and leather and whips and licking boots, and
The
then
whole
you.
season, the whole season is not like that. That was
Okay.
that was definitely our sauciest show, which happened to be our premiere episode. But the rest of the shows in the season are they're riveting, but they're a bit more sedate.
Okay, all right,
A
but
little less sexual.
I'm dying to talk about the details of that, but of course I'm also dying to find out how she's feeling, because Lisa, I know you can't tell. I mean, you would never know looking at her, but she's almost due to have her baby. Well, in a few weeks. Can you tell? Hardly. Look at that. Is she
Hardly.
kicking
Wow.
and moving around?
She's an absolute lunatic who keeps me up all night long. I mean, it's nonstop. I mean, from the first moment. I mean, I feel like it's just been relentless, and it's particularly intense in the middle of the night when I'm trying to sleep. So that's been the one kind of downside of pregnancy, is just that the constant lack of sleep.
And it doesn't change either.
Yeah.
Okay, now we just lost a little bit of our lighting, so hold on. Let me see if I can adjust that. It doesn't look bad, but all right. Well, maybe we'll just have to go without it. Oh well, it doesn't look too bad.
No,
it's kind of like mood lighting.
Yeah.
It's okay, right, you guys?
Yeah, you're
By
fine.
the way, Lisa,
Yeah.
we have we've got Joe who's hanging out with us here. He is from Las Vegas right now. Wait, it's flashing. That's such a weird light today. Justin is in the UK. He's in Brighton. We have Kim, who is hanging out with us from Kansas City. And Renzo,
Hi.
where did you go? Renzo is in Venezuela, so he's there somewhere. but
Wow,
he
we've
may
got a
pop up.
global panel.
We do, and then we may see a couple of other faces pop up here from all over the world. But I do see you hanging out with us from all over the world from on YouTube. So thanks so much. Make sure you plus and comment, please, and like us, because you know we love that. And share the link. And if you have a question for Lisa or anyone, tag me or anyone in the Hangout. We'll try to get them to Lisa. Okay. So yeah, no, the lack of sleep is going to continue, as I'm sure your friends have been telling
Yeah,
you.
I think my unborn daughter is just preparing me for what the future has to what the future holds for me. But I can't complain, because I've actually had a very, very fortunate pregnancy. I didn't have any morning sickness. I traveled for 11 weeks straight, working on my show. So I've been very, very lucky. So
Now, were you pregnant when you did the taping of all of the?
not all of them, but most of them. Most of them. Yeah. So hence the baggy clothes. I mean, listen, I'm someone who always wears very baggy clothes, so I don't think it was that different in terms of how I looked. But yeah, I worked through the whole thing. I also shot a whole primetime reality series for CBS that's starting in a couple of weeks while I was pregnant as well.
I'm assuming you're
So
going to slow it down a little bit.
yes, I will, definitely.
Yeah. If you guys have any questions for Lisa, just get my attention.
Question.
Go ahead, Kim.
Kim.
I love the fact that you get to interview people that you find very interesting. And the last time you were here, I asked you the question, what type of people do you find interesting? The question I have this time is a little different. Of the people that you've interviewed, who are some of the people that you wish you could go back and ask additional questions of, or re-interview them?
Oh, that's a great question. I think that for our show, we get people to just trust us so much, and they know that we're not going to exploit them or sensationalize their story. And I have to tell you, even though I have the luxury of producing these hour-long episodes of television, I could spend so much more time with all of these people. Yeah, because I think the reason why I'm fairly decent at what I do is I just find
Lisa, you're
everything I do interesting and
wonderful.
fascinating.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
It's that natural curious person in you, right? You're just
I
naturally
think so.
curious.
I've always been that way. And so it's hard to give you one answer to that question, because for so many of the people that I've interviewed, I wanted to spend a lot more time with them, and I've actually stayed pretty close to a lot of the people that we've met through this show, because it's a different kind of show in that people really come to us and share their deepest, sometimes darkest, secrets, or they share with us things that they don't even share with their own family members.
You guys have a question. What I appreciate about your show is that when it aired on Oprah, these are stories that need to be told, and often when they're lost in a newscast or people don't hear them, but because you have such a platform on either Oprah show or National Geographic, I get to see them, and they're riveting to me. They really are. They're riveting.
A lot of the topics that we take on are very serious ones, but we do so in a way that I think people still find entertaining. I mean, it is television at the end of the day, but I feel lucky to be able to do these kinds of stories because our show really is unlike any other show that's on TV right now.
I love it. Kempton, yes.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Lisa. I joined late, so I don't know if this is cut already. But I heard from Maria's promo that the show is about sex and sometimes kinky sex. So I want to ask you: are there some really kinky sex that happens to really ordinary people that you, when first look at them, you wouldn't expect that? Really, they do that? and what was that?
I know what you're saying, Kempton, because we have this image of. Like the people in the nudist colonies, they're all big and they're kind of, they're not the supermodels, but in these cases, are they stereotypical?
Well, my show, Our America, is not just about sex. It happened. No, but it happened to be that this first episode was called Shades of Kink, and we did it on the heels of the 50 Shades of Grey, meteoric success. So that's why we did it. I mean, it was so shocking because most of the people who engage in the lifestyle that I met were just everyday people.
Yes.
I met a lawyer and a secretary and a guy who is an IT consultant, people that you would never, if you were walking by them, think they were involved in this lifestyle. And what was most fascinating about this particular episode about kink and BDSM is that sometimes sex isn't even involved. It's just a way for people to express a part of their persona that they aren't able to express, in the outside world or in the normal world. So that actually was really fascinating to me.
That's really interesting. I know we had actually started talking about this the other day, unbeknownst that you were going to be here. We started talking about your promos, and I was like, oh my God, these are like normal people engaging in.
And there were a lot of promos during the Lance Armstrong interview, and I think when people see this lifestyle, they think of it in such a severe way because what you're seeing is sometimes a little bit hard to watch. People who derive pleasure from being humiliated or having pain inflicted on them. But there's such fascinating psychology behind that. When you really stop and understand why people do what they do or why people think the way they think, it becomes a lot less black and white, and more understandable. And the world is very complex. And one of the things I'm proud of with this show is we sort of explore the psychology behind why a lot of people do what they do.
The whys. Joe, did you have a question?
Yep. Is there one person or one topic that you're dying to do that you haven't done yet that's just been on your bucket list?
Well, for my show, Our America, the one show that I've been wanting to do, we actually do this season, and it's going to air next week. Tonight's episode of Our America is about the childhood obesity epidemic, and it's a powerful show that I hope a lot of people watch because 1 in 3 American children is overweight and 1 in 6 is considered obese. But the show that's airing next weekend is a show called Secret Lives of Seniors. In America, and Kempton, I'm not sure if the same is true in Canada, but our population is aging pretty drastically. The baby boom generation is
bigger and bigger
embarking upon seniordom. Yeah, and for me, seniors are living resources, and in America, they're so often ignored. And so we're doing a show about my sister and I and our what we're doing about our dad because he's starting to become very forgetful. But we're also exploring the lives of different seniors in America, and we're seeing how they're dealing with aging. And I attended a Sex Over 60 class in Boca Raton, Florida, which was
Sex Over
amazing.
60. There's a class. What did you learn from?
Well, let's just say, without getting too specific, that I found it to be very inspiring and that we could possibly have a lot to look forward to in our senior year.
Interesting. I know I watched the Golden Girls, I mean, those girls were having
more than Golden Girls.
Betty White is 91 years old. President Carter is embarking upon 90s. aging is not what it used to be, you know, and people are finding their senior years to be in some ways a second lease on life, which is really inspiring and exciting, and they're getting the groove on.
Are there
a lot of these seniors,
a lot of
as I learned.
Viagra talk in the senior segment?
There was a lot of Viagra talk and a lot of talk that, let's just say, I never expected I would have in a senior community. Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Interesting. Now, are you? I would imagine you're going to change your focus a little bit with the new baby, and I'm wondering if there will be a twist more towards parenting or issues that would pertain to children, maybe, or babies,
you know,
infertility or fertility.
There may, but
There may.
I don't think so. I mean, there's a lot out there right now about parenting and motherhood and you know, fertility issues. You know, I think we're going to still continue to do the same kinds of provocative shows that we've always done, and I hope we're able to continue doing it.
They're saying hi to us.
Oh,
hi.
I hear myself. I hear my name.
I think they're calling you now. So
sounds good.
I'm so sorry, guys. You're one of those people that
Justin has the question.
No, that's okay.
I like to live vicariously through you. You know, traveling around and seeing all of the world.
Thanks. So thank you, guys.
Will you take a quick photo before you go? Here's the camera right here. Okay.
Cheese.
Thank you. If you want to continue,
thanks a lot.
I'm going to talk more on the set, of course. myfoxla.com if you want to stream it. Okay, you guys.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks for
Get
stopping
kinky.
by. Yeah, get kinky. That's how you got into trouble. Nice to see you.
Maria is so funny.
Stay kinky. I think Kempton's in a permanently kinky stage.
Yeah. I asked the kinky question then.
Maria.
The answer wasn't too kinky though.
Maria, question for you.
Yes.
Your upcoming show.
Yes.
For Tech Mommy.
Oh yes.
I'm interested in being there to support you. Yeah, I'll be there to support you. I don't know if I have much to say. I'm not a parent. I have 30-some nieces and nephews that I help raise, but I'm not a parent.
This one's about sex. I have sex on the brain for some reason. But this is about sex and marriage and having to juggle all of that with having children and all related to Valentine's Day. So if I get stuck, then I'm going to call you. But definitely, I think I'm focusing on families, like marriage.
Did you get my message to you about seeing if Coach Seal is available?
Yeah, that's a lot.
I'm gonna check on that as soon as I'm done with all of this.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Kim. You're so awesome. I actually wanted to have a hangout with you at some point because I really need help in fixing my Facebook page because I don't know how to remove. I think I started 3 pages and I didn't do it properly, but they're up there in the world. And I don't know how to take it down. And so anyway, that's a whole nother story. That's my disdain for Facebook. The lighting. Oh, hi, Randy. Let me invite Jimmy. For some reason, he didn't get an invite, which is weird. Hang on. The lighting has died here for me, and does it
looks okay though? You don't look too bad.
Okay. It looks alright.
Yeah, fine.
All right, good.
So I missed the senior sex discussion, right?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
Did you just miss the senior sex?
You should have called me, Maria. You know I'm an expert.
You're not a senior, though. You're not a senior, Randy.
I know I don't look it.
You don't?
Apparently they can still do it. It's just they don't remember afterwards.
Yeah. I don't even remember what we're talking about. No, I heard your lovely guest say that she was at a class for people over 60. So that's why.
I think seniors engage in a lot of sex because of all the new, Viagra and all that kind of stuff, and all the toys that they use. I don't know. There was a story about how in senior homes, like there was a higher instance of sexually transmitted diseases.
Ooh.
Right?
I just think the whole lifestyle's changed though, because sort of when my parents were in their mid-40s, they were staying at home and not going out or doing anything.
Were they just having sex at home the whole time?
Well, no, it was not just the sex thing. It was just sort of an age difference thing anyway. I think being in your 40s and any years that are older than that have changed to how it used to be when people were that age.
Yeah, I think
That's
so.
why I'm saying it's not the same as it was back in the day.
No, it's changed drastically. Yeah.
Well, definitely the chemical and the AIDS changed a bit, but that even senior sex happened before that. I remember when I was in university, I think I come across a film that talks about that in seniors' home. It's just that people are not as open in talking about it.
Well, now they are.
That's all.
They're more and
Yeah.
more open about it.
Well, yeah. Now they have AIDS, and they can do a lot more. The pills and stuff.
It'll adjust probably, I'm sure, Danny. So what else? Oh, so we have Wilmer Valderrama that's coming on into the hangout, and we also have Chef Ludo. I've never heard of him. I guess he's a really famous chef. If you're a foodie, you probably have heard of him. No? You have?
I'm
No?
trying to hang around until you.
Where are you going, Kim? Where are you going?
Oh, well, first of all, I have to get a lot of work done this morning because this afternoon I have a repair person coming in to fix on my dryer again.
Oh. You need a better dryer. Oh, no.
That's really good.
Well, it's a Kenmore, and Kenmore's lasts a long time. What the deal is that between the dryer and the breaker, something wasn't working. And so the breaker was replaced. Yeah, it kept tripping, and the breaker was replaced, but the dryer is still not working, so they have to come back out. And I'm wondering if the tripping of the breaker burnt something out in the dryer. I have no idea.
Yeah, or the other way around, more like.
To fix on it.
My dryer wasn't fixed for like 4 days, and finally it started. We had a mountain of laundry to do.
Oh, wow.
I'm not going to even tell you how long.
Yeah.
We
end up changing to when we bought ours. We ended up changing to LG, and it has been working great.
LG.
Is he sleeping? Yeah, LG. Yeah, yeah. LG dry and washer. Yeah, it works nice. Yeah.
That's a good idea.
We hang ours on the line.
Maria, what are you laughing about? What did I miss?
Tony's asleep, I think. She's bad.
Were you?
She's bad.
I didn't know that you were. What? No, Tony's looking at his keyboard.
Really? With his eyes shut.
Yeah, with his eyes. Anyway, I was coming in to say a quick hi, and I have to say hi to Tony, and then I'm bailing too.
You know, if you paid more attention to your aching legs than to
aching legs. Are you talking to me, Tony? Are you talking to me?
He was actually sticking up for you.
Were you sticking up for me, Kempton?
Yes.
Maybe. Yes.
Maybe.
Yes.
Maybe.
What's up with Jimmy? He looks like a gangster today.
Jimmy, I like your lid. I like it.
He looks like a gangster.
He's pretending to be an Englishman. He's got a newspaper and an umbrella somewhere as well.
He looks like something. No, he looks like something. He looks like something from the 1920s Cotton Club. No, he looks a gangster.
I like a Charlie Chaplin.
I like it. Oh, Saul, I love you so much. Look at him. He cleaned up over there. See, one of the reasons why I asked Saul to clean up over here is because you can kind of see our new Google Plus area over there.
Taking shape, right?
It's under construction.
Ah.
Oh, they're creating a. Woo! Oh, I'm sorry.
All right.
I'm a little bit excited. They're creating a special place just for you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's because they're trying to get rid of us.
Just for you guys. But I have
I
have a meeting with the.
But then we'll miss Tony seeing him.
No. He's coming with.
No, I mean falling asleep. He won't be in his natural habitat then, and falling asleep.
He won't be in his natural habitat,
Tony. Now that's Kenton showing you support, right?
See, right. I knew he was talking junk. I knew it.
Don't worry, Kenton. They're building an ensuite.
It's because of love, Tony.
I know.
You said that's love.
Natural habitat of Tony.
Can you guys see the sofa? See that?
Oh, yeah.
It's an ugly sofa.
Tony will be asleep on that in 5 minutes flat.
That's for Tony. Saul, look at Saul. He's so busy over there cleaning up. He's awesome.
Wow.
So,
he's awesome.
You're awesome.
Looks great.
Hey, what happened to my Oscar that usually sits right here?
There it is. It's there. It's hiding.
Oh, there he is.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So a few more days, the construction, and then they get the set ready.
I don't know.
No. They're saying now it's like more like April.
Yeah, I told you it was gonna be. I told you it was gonna be pushed back. You know, I knew it. I knew it. So,
so I should say I exercise. I exercise.
Valderrama is coming. I want to say hi to Randy, because Randy is in the south of France, in Bordeaux, right, Randy?
Yeah.
Is that where you are, Randy? I am so jealous.
Sir.
I can't even begin to tell you how jealous I am.
Well, I'm not in the beautiful beach south of France part. I'm in Bordeaux, which
Doesn't
is
matter. Doesn't matter.
It's nice though. It's not as nice as L.A.
You're still in France.
You're in France.
Yeah. Yes,
They
in
have
France.
wine
Yeah.
and trees and
I'm not. That's
wonderful.
basically what it comes down to, Randy. You're in France, and I'm not.
now when
Well, you'd be welcome here anytime.
oh, that's so nice.
That's very nice.
Now when Joe goes to Hawaii, then I will be spending more time there as well. And then Renzo's in Venezuela, but I don't know if Renzo is in like,
Are you in
Venezuela,
Caracas, Renzo?
No, I'm not. I'm not in Caracas. I live in a city called Maracay, which is 2 hours away.
Maracay? Okay.
Maracay, yeah, that's the city. Yeah.
And how far is that from Caracas?
2 hours away.
2 hours away. So
Yeah.
okay.
Anthony, come and give us an update. Anthony's going to come give us an update. Okay. Anthony, who's wonderfully dressed, by the way. He's just so
Impeccably dressed.
dapper.
Look at you.
Ooh.
So you guys had a nice conversation with Lisa Ling.
Love
Really
Lisa.
good.
We love Lisa. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk her out, and I'm thinking right at 9 after you do your weather hit, I bring over Chef Ludo,
Chef Ludo.
and then Wilmer Valderrama is gonna be on television around 9:15, and I'll bring him over after that. You like that?
You're awesome.
Oh.
Yeah, Anthony.
You're welcome.
Anthony's so
Of
good.
course he's awesome. His name is Anthony.
Anthony is really good. Like, we try to maximize our time in a very.
Perfect.
Now, what are you guys doing today? What besides Kim waiting for the dryer? What are you doing?
I'm waiting for my wife to get home, and hopefully that'll be any minute, so I'll probably drop out when she opens the door. She's been
because
gone
your
for
guys
4
gonna have-
days.
Your guys
She
gonna
left
have
me
sex?
again.
Oh.
She left me again.
Really, Maria?
Well, sex was all the talk today. So
Do you think he's
Well,
going to
it's
tell
what
you
Maria's
about
had.
that.
he's going to drop out of the hangout to
And-
go
and
have
guess
sex?
it-
Is that something you think he's going
And
to
guess who?
Wow.
Tony,
I missed
guess who
that.
brought up the topic? Guess
She's
who
gonna
brought
be
up
too
the topic?
tired.
I know who brought up the topic. Maria brought it up.
Maria, yeah.
No. Guess
No?
who brought up the topic?
Kempton.
Kempton, are you like? Have you been bitten by the Trev bug? I'm just curious.
Kempton.
This is Lisa. The promo is on the Kinky Show, right? So I'm on topic. I've been on
said,
topic.
Oh my God! Look at Wilmer Valderrama.
Oh, so Kempton is your dirty little Oriental mind. That's what's doing it,
Right.
Kempton.
No, it was Lisa, because Lisa said as she was leaving, she said, "Get the kink on." So she was encouraging her.
Yeah. So it's not me. Don't blame me.
Kenton's like, hey.
Hey.
Yeah, but I did suggest showering with Roxy, so
Well, you know what?
I would admit to that.
I gotta tell you, you took that line of talk just a little bit too far. I began to really see some insights into who you
Yeah.
really are.
You have to push it too far until like you can bring it back a little.
That's why he's in Canada. They kicked him out of Hong Kong.
Well, you know, it gets cold up there. I guess.
What else can we do in
What else
Canada?
can you do exactly?
Get a view into the Cantonian mind.
It is so cold.
The
in Canada.
Cantonian, yeah.
Even in the summer, it's so cold in Canada. For me, it's
Yeah,
only
well, you get used to it.
I've only
Trust
been
me.
to one place in Canada in my life, and that's Vancouver.
Me
That's
too.
that's the only place I've ever
Beautiful.
been. I love
Yeah,
that.
Vancouver is very
You
mild.
know
Yeah.
what's even more beautiful is Victoria.
Yeah. Victoria is very nice,
Yeah.
but I've not been to Eastern Canada, and I'd love to see Montreal. I would
Yeah,
love
Montreal
to
is
see
very
Toronto's
cosmopolitan.
Toronto. Oh,
Yeah, Toronto is very
Canada is
international.
It's
yeah.
where they have all the about about
honestly,
with that accent.
I think I would prefer to see Montreal first. I
And
just
speak français.
well, and Toronto's more like an American city, right? And Montreal's
Yeah,
more
it does. I mean, Toronto plays American City a lot of time in movies and TVs,
Toronto
right?
plays New York
Yeah.
all the time, but it's so clean and
yeah.
really
Yeah, the clean version.
sterile. Like,
Well,
it's
are all the
really-
Canadian cities like that? Because Vancouver's really
I
clean.
think all of Canada is very clean. You're very clean people.
Maybe relatively. Like in the past, the Chinatown
so
used to
I'm
be a little
curious,
bit
Kempton,
dirtier, but then yeah.
So I'm curious. So because Canada is so clean, is that why your minds are so dirty?
Oh my god, I need to get on the air.
Oh yeah, you have to balance it out.
To balance
that's the thing.
Okay.
Street clean, and then the mind is to like dirty.
I think that's only part of the Kemptonian mind. That's all.
Yeah. The smart Kemptonian mind has to balance it out with the dirtiness and that. Yeah.
Kemptonian law.
So now let's see, who haven't I talked to? Randy, I haven't seen you in a long time. So what have you been up to?
I drift in and out. Like I said, I'm going to have to run because my wife's coming back after a business trip. Haven't seen her for a while. She'll be too tired to jump into bed, probably, though.
Well, but how long has it been? Well, you guys can couple, though. I mean, how long?
Only.
Is this? Yeah,
No, just 4 days. 4 days. She's a teacher. She teaches in different cities. But I wanted to say, I mentioned this in the chat, and I talked to Maria about it. Greg Proops, who is a L.A. comedian, comic. He's on Whose Line Is It Anyway and stuff like that.
Yeah.
He's fairly famous. He's on Google Plus, and I've done a couple of hangouts with him.
Oh, really?
Yeah, well, Justin says he watched it. Yeah, you're probably in the group, Justin, in fact. But anyway, I'm trying to get him on this with Maria and you guys because you'll all enjoy
to
it.
have him. Sure.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
That would be awesome. That would be awesome,
Yeah,
right?
joining from the other end. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it'd be great.
Inject a little levity into our lives.
Oh, you guys do very well, all of you on that level. I'm very impressed.
Well, we have a good time.
Kemptonian, what was that?
Yeah, Kemptonian mindset. That's a dirty version of me. That's a smart
Kemptonian
version
mind,
of me.
yeah.
But that has to wait.
Well,
Is
you
there
know,
a link?
I think that's what's happened. I think that we've all become like so much like a family that we
More
just
relaxed with each other, isn't it?
we just say anything, don't we? I mean, really.
I used to think Kempton was a nice, polite boy.
Yeah.
I thought the same thing, and then I found out the ugly truth.
Yeah, and then we found out what it was really like.
Well, he's not only weak on his leg, he's kind of dirty in his mind too. But he's fixing his leg and then getting his mind dirtier.
Kempton is not your typical Chinese stereotype by any stretch.
Kempton's one of those dirty mugs. See, yeah.
No. Yep.
No, but that's very cool. But it's very good that we've gotten to know each other so well that we pretty much can say anything and share everything, which is kind of nice, because you wouldn't necessarily think that a venue like this would promote that kind of familial atmosphere where you really would feel that comfortable sharing as much of ourselves as we do. But we have, and it's great. It's wonderful. And I think it's unique.
Yeah, and this is a very important point I want to make. A lot of people has a conception that Fox is Fox Network News, and then dumped you guys into the same line of thinking. This is the argument that Justin, me, and Deanna and others have with other people who have no idea what's Fox, what you guys are, and as I told people, like, you guys don't share the same view as the news.
Well, we're local, and so when you think of the local Fox stations typically reflect the communities in which they're located. So we're local Fox here in Los Angeles, and we typically reflect what you see here in Los Angeles, which is going to be something different than what you might see in Phoenix, which is going to be something different than what you might see in New York, which is going to definitely be different from what you might necessarily see in Atlanta or Houston, Texas.
Or national, the big name, the people that people know.
Yeah, that's a whole different animal. That's a different animal entirely. The Fox News Channel. I mean, they're in the same family, but they're a completely different animal.
Right.
That's a whole different thing. Yeah, we are different. But people. Well, the thing is, if people would watch, then they would know, wouldn't they? I mean, it's amazing how you can just be informed if you actually observe, isn't it? What a concept.
I mean,
Yeah.
what I really like about this hangout in particular is that there's no real. I mean, it comes up every now and again, but a lot of the time we don't really talk about the news or what's going on. A lot of the time we just all sit together and just enjoy each other's company and talk to the guests that are on. It's not about political stuff or social views or.
Well, there's no
It's
agenda.
just. No, it's a coffee table sort of chat with somebody famous that drops in every now and again.
Yeah. There's no agenda. I mean, we talk about whatever we talk about, and generally, it's really just more about whatever is might be going on in our own lives at any given time, and that's cool because I mean, it provides people, I think all of us with an outlet for just expressing ourselves and getting things out. And isn't it amazing how therapeutic that can be? I mean, I think so.
Yeah. Well, it's
I think you guys are. I'm going to go, so I just want to say goodbye to everybody. But I wanted to mention, with regard to what you were just saying, Tony, you and Maria and everybody here, you guys are doing a great job also bringing famous people in, and they see what Google Plus is, because they probably have no idea half the time.
A lot of them don't.
They don't.
And I agree with you what you said about the group. I feel that all of you are friends. I could probably write a note and be on your couch for the next 3 months if I'm homeless. So
Yeah.
look for that in the mail.
No, seriously. No, I mean,
So nice.
I know you're purposely exaggerating, but really, you really could. Pretty much. Yeah, I agree
Well, my
with that.
mother-in-law has the couch right now, so.
Randy, listen, have a wonderful time with your wife. Give her
Say hi
our
to your
love,
wife.
and,
I will.
Yeah, take care, Randy.
You guys
Good to see
have
you
some
again.
good cuddle time together.
And you may
for
think
my
that
own.
she's really tired, but she may be not. So
We'll
Randy,
see.
like,
Steady,
yeah,
Kempton.
you may be lucky.
Next time I see you, I'll let you know what happened.
They can do that.
Oh,
But
you
there
don't have
won't
to
be
tell
any-
us that. You may be lucky.
No film at 10, though, but I will tell you how it went. Bye, all.
Bye, Randy.
Okay, I'm being kicked out, just so you guys know.
Chef Ludo that's coming in.
Yeah.
Hey, Maria. This is Chef Ludo. Chef Ludo, this is Maria.
Hi, nice to meet you, Ludo. Nice to meet you.
Come sit down. Okay, this is our Google Plus Hangout. I think Anthony was explaining to you a little bit.
Yes, you did. Yeah.
Have you ever been in a Google Hangout before?
No, first time.
Oh, première.
Première fois.
Première fois. So this is our camera right up here. These are all the people we're hanging out with right now, but we could see other faces pop up here during the hangout too. It's kind of a behind-the-scenes look at how we produce a newscast here in the morning. Lisa's doing a quick hit right now on the set, so we may see people on the set as well.
Everything's alive. Huh?
Yes, alive, just like you in your kitchen. Well, no, actually, not quite. Let me introduce you. Hey, good morning, you guys. It's Maria from the Fox 11 newsroom here in Los Angeles, and I've got the very talented, awesome chef, Chef Ludo, French. I'm assuming.
French, but more American now.
But more American.
Yeah, I live here for 16 years, so you know.
Oh, can you do an American accent?
No,
Can you say, I'd like to have a hamburger and cheese, please? Or,
I like to have a hamburger and cheese.
Wow.
hamburger. It's so sexy. Why do we fall for the accent? I don't know. It just,
You know, my after
you have
my
lines.
wife make nothing
That's
anymore
it.
to my wife.
No more,
She
no
don't care
more.
about my accent.
Is that right? Once you're
No,
married,
yeah.
it's not as sexy.
Yeah, I guess.
Well, listen, Chef Ludo has a new show, and it's called The Taste.
Yeah, the taste.
And it's on
ABC.
ABC
Tonight at 8 p.m.
tonight at 8 o'clock. Let me quickly introduce you. I'm so sorry, you guys. I didn't introduce you. These are our wonderful friends in the Hangout today. We've got Renzo. He is in Venezuela.
Oh, Venezuela?
See? Yes.
Never been over there.
Kempton is in Calgary, Canada.
Hello, chef.
Hello, how are you?
Justin
Good.
is in Brighton. He's in England as well.
England? Oh,
Joe is
Ninja la
in
fine.
Las Vegas.
Las Vegas.
And Jimmy is here in Los
Yeah,
Angeles.
yeah.
Bonjour, Chef Ludo.
Bonjour.
Bonjour, look at you, Jimmy. Très bien. Tu parles
Yes,
français.
yeah.
Ça va bien?
Je comprends français, mais très petit
Yeah,
sur le
petit
mot.
peu. You don't need to understand in
No,
America.
no, you don't need to, huh? But it's kind of cute to try, right? So tell us about the show. Is it a competition show, or is it straight up, here's how you cook show, or what is it about?
I mean, yes, it's a competition show.
Oh, it is?
You know,
Okay.
yeah, it is. It is. You know, and what is good is it's open to everybody. Home cook, professional. I mean, everybody.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if you have a secret recipe or if you cook a lot, you are welcome to try to audition
Oh.
to the show. and
We have
all the
we have a
judge,
lot of
yeah,
foodies and chefs
and
in
on
Google
the
Plus.
show, all the judge, we are testing the food blind, so we
They're
don't know.
literally
Yeah,
blindfolded?
I mean, we don't know what we're eating.
There you are.
Yeah, I mean, it's just one spoon, one shot, and that's it.
Oh, so it's kind of like taste that food
Yeah.
in one,
Blind taste that. You
So,
don't know who make it.
we don't know nothing about you guys. We don't know where you're from. We never see you.
Right.
If I like your food, I push my button and I have you in my team.
Oh, that's good. Wow, I like it. I like it
So
already.
everything is possible, guys. Everything. It's pretty amazing.
I like that.
All the different style with a professional chef, with home cook. I mean,
What was the wildest thing you put in your mouth so far that you're kind
I would say somebody did mac and cheese.
Mac and cheese.
Yeah, but it was so weird. I mean, it was just not good at all. And I
Oh,
love
really?
mac and
I love
cheese.
mac
I love mac and cheese. I'm French. I love cheese.
Especially with a little bit of garlic and bacon bits and stuff. Yeah.
But no, it's a great competition. And what I like, the mentor, too, are spending time with our team in the kitchen to teach them a few secrets before they go alone to compete against each other. So each mentor are 4 contestants in our team, and each week is the battle. Like, to win $100,000.
Oh, that's actually quite a lot of money.
Not bad, huh? Yeah, you
$100,000.
know what? I'd be happy if I win that,
Sure.
Yeah.
That's
But
really good.
it's very interesting to see the competition, guys, between the home cook and the oh la la, oh la la.
La, la, la.
Oh la la.
Justin, yes, your question.
Yeah, I was going to say, I've got to be honest, I'm not really a fan of cooking programs. I see a lot here in the UK, and they're always the same sort of format. But I love the idea of your show. It sounds a bit like the food equivalent of The Voice or The X Factor, but it's more about sort of food and tasting blind. What gave you the idea to do a show like that?
The what? Sorry.
What gave you the idea to do a show?
Justin,
like
they asked me to do it, and I like the concept because as a chef, Justin, I love to teach how to cook. So it was very exciting to spending time with the contestant in the kitchen and to show them some little secret before to compete. So I love to teach. Justin, it's my first job as a chef. I love it.
Speaking of teaching, if you want to learn about Chef Ludo's recipes, there is this fabulous book here.
And in English.
And it's in English, anglais.
Translate, guys.
There's lots of pictures. I love pictures. That's what I want.
Chef Ludo. Chef Ludo.
Oh, let's look at this. Hold on.
I have a question. Chef Ludo.
What is that?
This is squid. So I have got some squid cubes, and I want to barbecue them in my convection oven. Any tips for me? I really want to impress my better half tonight, and I'm hating to pay someone $10 to make one squid tube for me. I want to make it myself.
Yes, if I'm you, sometimes I will marinate the squid. Simple, oil, garlic, whatever spice you want. But the most important thing, make sure to cook them very, very, very slowly.
Slowly.
Because if you go high heat, they're going to be rubber. So if you cook them slowly, they're going to be very, very, very tender.
So what temperature and how long?
Oui, chef. How long? I mean, I don't know. I don't know the size of the squid, but at least low. I would go with 100 Fahrenheit.
Wow,
150
that's
Fahrenheit.
Really
155 F.
That'd be like 3 hours.
Cooking, it's all about to be gentle, guys. Don't be.
Oh, really? So 155 Fahrenheit for like 2 hours? Wow.
You better leave the hangout and start now, Kempton.
Actually, turn your oven on
That's
now.
very low. That's very low.
It's true, guys. Squid, you need to cook them very slowly.
What about
Jimmy?
Jimmy, yes. Jimmy and Cordell. Oh, look at you with your matching hats.
Well, it's hat theme day.
Oh, hat theme day. Okay, bonjour. Bonjour.
Okay, so I'm a home cook, and I come from a long line of cooks. And this week, or this past week, is the first time I actually watched The Taste, and I was very impressed.
Oh, merci.
Very, very impressed. I'm hooked. My mom has been watching the show, and she's like, "You need to go on the show. You need to go on the show."
You can.
Yeah, you should try next year. I mean,
I'm curious.
Yes.
when they come in, how long do they have to prepare a meal, and what can they bring with them to prepare it?
So you have 1 hour, and you can bring whatever you want, whatever you need.
Oh.
You know,
So
you do
because it's your dish.
Yeah, it's your dish, guys. Okay. No, but the most difficult thing, guys, it's really to put everything on one spoon. It's so difficult to balance.
In one bite.
I know, it's so difficult. I mean, it's stressful. You know, I mean, I did some mistake in the show with that. I mean, it's so difficult. You know, you can do a good fried chicken or whatever, but you need to be balanced very well, not too big. I mean, it's
in one bite.
Balance, yeah, in one bite. It's difficult, guys. It's not just to plate.
That's intriguing to me.
Huh?
That's intriguing to me because I'm kind of like, when I eat food, I eat in a military style. I don't like mixing. You know, my potatoes.
Me too. I keep them all like segregated.
I like them. I like to taste what I'm tasting versus a mixture of. But with sauces, I love sauces. You know, and as a French chef, I'm already in love with you because I know the French
and that accent
are famous for your sauces.
Yeah, sauces, yeah.
I want to know what Jimmy's eating right now. Did you make
Where are you from, guys? Where are you from originally? Where?
I'm here in
LA. You're in LA? You're in
Well,
LA?
I'm from the Bronx, New York, and she's from New Jersey originally.
Oh, I love New Jersey.
But they live here in Los Angeles.
Yeah. Love New Jersey.
That's New Jersey?
Yeah, I love it.
What do you love about New Jersey?
Everything. I mean, I always go over there. I have a good friend of mine living in New Jersey. I
Oh,
love
you
it.
have friends.
It's
Yeah.
beautiful over
Look
there.
at him. He's like, I love it in New Jersey.
I love New Jersey. It's great. It's so green. It's beautiful. People are nice.
Yes.
Water, fishing.
Yes.
So are you living here now?
Yes. Sherman Oaks.
Oh, in the valley.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm in the valley,
This
guys.
is the valley.
Where it's very hot.
Now, do you cook for your wife every day, or do you
Yes,
go home and not cook?
I cook every day because my wife don't cook at all.
And do you have a
She's good
sous
with
chef?
a lot of things, my wife, but not cooking.
Not cooking.
No.
That's why she married a chef.
Yeah, but do you have a sous chef
But
at home?
sometimes, but you know what? Sometimes chefs, they work all day, and they, the last thing they want to do is come home and cook.
It's true.
See?
It's true.
But you do-
Sometimes I'm very lazy, guys. Sometimes.
Do you have
What's
a
your
sous
favorite?
chef?
What's your favorite food to cook? What's your favorite dish? to
Chicken.
make? Chicken.
I love chicken.
Fried chicken, sauteed.
Fried chicken,
Oh.
roasted. I mean, more fried chicken. I discovered fried chicken when I moved in America. I love fried chicken, guys. I'm obsessed with fried
I
chicken.
make a really good
I love it.
Sesame seed breaded fried chicken
Yeah.
wings.
Oh,
Yes.
that sounds good.
Joe, you know this from Hawaii. Have you ever been to Hawaii?
Yes,
Have you gone
yes,
to?
yeah.
We have some very exotic foods in Hawaii because of all-
Oyster chicken.
or oyster chicken. Yeah.
Oyster
yeah.
chicken? What is it? Oyster chicken.
You get the oyster sauce and a little bit of sugar.
Uh-huh.
And you cook it down and you pour it over the fried chicken. It's good.
Yes.
That sounds good too.
Mhm.
That sounds good too. Yeah.
What, Cordell? Did you have another question?
Yeah. Do you have a sous chef at home?
I would say no.
You want one?
Auditioning.
You know, but you can come to the restaurant if you want.
Now, where is your restaurant?
On Melrose and Highland.
Melrose and Highlands.
Yeah.
Ah.
No, the name is Trois Mecs.
Trois
Mec.
Make.
I mean three guys.
How often are you there?
You guys?
Yeah. With my partner.
Trois Make?
Trois Mecs.
How do you spell that? Trois?
Yes, and Mec, M-E-C, is French. Trois Mecs.
It's
It means three guys.
Oh, Trois Make.
Yeah.
Ah. So you and a couple other guys.
Yeah, yeah.
Ah, okay.
How are you there personally?
That would be so awesome. Well, I want to know the stories of your tattoos really quickly. Are they asking you to go on just yet? Okay, no. What's up with your tattoos? I want to see this one on your hand. Like this one.
That's my that's the name of my twins.
Luca. Oh,
Luca and Red. Voilà, that's my kids.
Ah, how
Yeah.
cute.
Best tattoo. Oh yeah, guys, keep me busy.
Look at all you're all sleeved up with your tattoos.
Yeah.
Have you always had tattoos?
Yes, for like 15 years. Yeah, I have it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Do you want to
yeah.
keep getting more and more? Or you
It's like a drug. You start with one, guys, and you know.
Really?
Yeah, I get one yesterday. Like,
You did?
yeah.
What is it?
Some stuff.
Some stuff. Oh, he's like all shy.
I've got one now, but I haven't got my second one yet.
I don't like to speak about myself. So.
Ah, you're so cute. Oh, listen, Chef Ludo, of course.
Venezuela is very quiet in Venezuela.
He's very quiet. I know.
Lorenzo.
Lorenzo.
Bonjour, sir.
Good food in Venezuela, huh?
Oh, we had so many really good food. I mean, we have a spicy food, but there's not as spicy as the one in Mexico, but they're really spicy and they're really nice. Yeah.
Oh, spicy food.
Yeah, spicy too. Yeah.
Joe, did you have a question?
No, that was good. That was the same.
So is in Las Vegas.
Joe is in Las
Nice
Vegas.
thing over there.
They have a lot of great restaurants in Las Vegas.
Yeah, I
too.
live in Las Vegas for 1 year.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, fun. Is that
So,
where you
yeah.
met your wife?
No, not here.
No, with Chef Ludo. Check out Chef Ludo's book called Ludo Bites, and also the show. Of course, Cordell's already checked it out. It's called The Taste.
Tonight,
it's
guys.
On tonight on ABC.
See at 8 p.m.
ABC 8 p.m.
And go. We say what? Go team.
Go,
Ludo.
Go Team Ludo. What is
Voilà.
it? What is
But I'm
Ludo?
sure
Allez.
Justin,
Allez.
you are from England, so you like Nigella.
Yeah, Nigella. Yeah,
She's amazing, Justin. She's an amazing woman. Did you meet her, Justin, before?
No, I've not met her,
amazing.
but seen many of the programs.
I just love the way he says your name, Justine.
Justine. No, but she's so cool, guys. I mean,
Yeah, I have to check
she's
her
so
out.
sweet.
All right,
Hello.
Justine, merci beaucoup.
Thank you, guys.
Merci beaucoup.
À bientôt.
No.
Thanks, Jeff. Can we take a photo?
Before you go,
Yeah, of
right
course.
here. Here's your camera, right
Yeah.
here. Okay.
Yeah.
And he's so cute.
Okay.
Bye, guys. Have a good
Thanks.
day.
Bye.
Like your net. See you later. Got see
You
you
have a good
around.
day.
Au revoir.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
I'll see you in the kitchen.
Okay. Okay.
Bonjour, Justine.
What?
Justine.
What a lovely guy.
Yeah, what a great guy. And I'm going to try it low temperature. Really, 150 Fahrenheit. That's a very low. I hope it's at Fahrenheit.
I think you ought to get on his program, Kempton. A squid will fit on a spoon.
Justine, I
Yeah.
loved it. It's like
Justine.
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 Hey,
I'm gonna start calling you Justine from now on.
Cheers, Maria.
Justine, you have a question?
Hey Maria, did you see me on Price is Right? I saw you plus one it.
I did not, but I'm going to.
Oh, okay.
he
it
is
still on
hilarious.
there? Is it
Do
still
it,
on
do
there?
it when you need a giggle.
Is it still on there? Is it on Facebook? Where is it?
Well, it's on, I put it on my Facebook page, the link to it, but I also put a link on my Google page.
Oh, okay, okay.
Do it when you're ready for a laugh.
Oh, okay. I'm ready.
It should be fun. So I didn't miss. It's Fahrenheit, right? 155 Fahrenheit.
150.
Not
You
so-
better get going
100
now.
150, right? That's very low. I've never cooked like
That's
at
almost
that
warm.
temperature.
That's really low. What I would
Yeah.
do is I would chop it up and I would put lots of salt and lemon and a little bit of garlic, and then I would put it deep fry it. Like I love calamari.
Oh, deep fried, yeah. Like
I'm
this
crazy for
restaurant we go to,
calamari.
they do it in a whole tube. So I really want to like be,
Oh,
yeah.
or you
have the
could
same-
just do a fillet with salt, pepper, garlic, and then
Yeah, I don't want to cut it up though.
The calamari steak, yeah.
Yeah, I want
calamari
it to
steak,
be.
That's what I mean. Yeah.
Oh,
I love
okay,
calamari.
yeah.
I'm
yeah.
serious about it.
I kind of want it to hold a tube shape and see if I can do anything similar.
But Kempton, I cooked a prime rib at 200 for about I want to say maybe
I know. It's
hours or
it's
How many?
4 hours.
5?
3 or 4 hours, and
3
it
or 4 hours.
like
we're
butter.
so
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Like at 200.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
there's a
That's
trick
the trick. Yeah. Really low temperature. Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay.
what was I gonna
give it
say?
a try.
Oh, coming up in just a couple of minutes, we're gonna hang out with Wilmer Valderrama. Did you watch that '70s show?
Oh yeah.
Everybody-
Yeah.
70s.
Yeah. Yeah.
You
definitely.
totally remind me of Wilmer Valderrama.
Is she
Handsome
in that show?
Latino dude.
Well, he's handsome now. He wasn't handsome on the show.
Andrew.
Yeah, but they don't look anything alike.
Ludo?
He's adorable. I love
Yeah,
him.
but I mean, they don't look anything alike, Maria.
Oh.
He has to come down some.
I'm like half listening.
He has to come down some so you can see his face.
Oh.
What? He just said my name. What?
He just did say your name.
What did he say?
Better watch out for your job. He's ready.
Oh, is he ready? Oh, is he
Wow,
ready?
he doesn't look like.
Let's do a
what he's
battle.
called.
I'm gonna
Wow.
battle over there.
Hey, Maria, you can't see his face behind you.
Mine? Hi, Maria. So I just wanted to let you know that the place where Chef Ludo, his restaurant, there's a ton of great restaurants
On
right
Highland
there.
and Melrose. Yeah,
so
yeah.
If you guys ever come to Hollywood, like you'll go on Hollywood Boulevard, which is where all the tourist fun,
Yep,
stuff
but it's
is.
farther down,
Yeah,
south.
you just go south down on Highland,
Highland.
and that's where Susan Vinegar has her restaurant there. The street.
Yes, I know exactly.
Chef Ludo,
Mhm.
Matza, all
It's
these
really,
great
it
places
just came
right
up.
there.
It just popped up.
Yeah, it's
You
really
forget, Anthony, that's my neighborhood.
Yeah, but you never go anywhere, Tony. You go to work and then you go home into your house.
And works out.
And your point is?
And that's about it.
That's
And
not
you have
true.
no life and no friends.
That's not true. He goes somewhere else. He goes to sleep a lot.
That was a. Don't. I mean, I just want to. I just want to take.
Oh, it's not true?
I just want to take. I just want to take a little
Oh,
poll in the
Tony has
hangout.
a life. You are alive. You are here. You are living.
I think that was a little harsh. What do you guys think?
That hurt.
You know I'm just joking. Actually, because
It's what we've come to
Tony has two friends.
expect.
And I've met them both. They've come here into the studio. And Tony did come out to see me when I performed at Acme, which is on La Brea.
Oh yeah, that isn't
in
that far
Hollywood.
away. Yeah.
Yeah,
Which
the,
is
way,
down
the one you
street.
swear like a
That's the
sailor,
only
right?
reason why he came is because it's not that far from his house.
Wait, performed? What did you do?
I was in
Well,
a comedy
she swore a lot. She used a lot of profanity.
I did.
Yeah.
So if you're offended by profanity, do
F
not,
like a
do
sailor.
not look it up on YouTube.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's
she
a
acts like a
lot of
sailor.
profanity.
Oh, I'm about to look it up on YouTube immediately.
Oh, and it gets worse. Not only is there a lot of profanity, you guys think, she's sweet little Maria Quiban. Not
Yeah,
only is
right.
there a lot of profanity, she makes a lot of really sordid sexual references.
What?
Oh, I remember that one line. That one line.
Which line? I don't
When
remember.
you ask whose did you have to?
Oh, who?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I don't even remember the line.
Oh, I remember the line.
I
No,
can
no,
imagine
I-
that line
I-
being said.
You said it.
I don't even remember it.
Tony was scarred by it.
I was scarred by it. I had to have 6 months of therapy after that. You're right, Cordell.
Okay, so the therapy is to ask why didn't you get that? Is that what was the?
No.
Okay, is the whole performance on YouTube?
Most of them are on YouTube. They're little clips. Yeah.
Go on and look. You'll know exactly what I'm talking about.
It's Acme, ACME, Maria
She
Quiban.
was. Let me just give you a hint. During this particular clip, she was asking what type of sexual favor she had to perform to get ahead.
Who do you have to?
Yeah.
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 The lines are coming.
See, no wonder you need 6 months of therapy, Tony. Like you wonder why didn't I get that? That was the question, right?
You know what? It's so funny. Tony would have been great in it. You should do that. You should do that.
Yes, Tony.
It's like Saturday Night Live, but in
A dirtier
Hollywood.
version. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's uncensored.
It is.
It's uncensored.
It was fun.
Yeah.
It was really a lot of fun. I was nervous as heck.
Maria was really good. I was very surprised.
Oh no.
No, you were. You were. I was
Yeah, you're
really
good.
surprised.
Yeah, you play like as if we don't know you, and that could be the real you. Who knows? Right?
Well, you know what? That's when I really realized that I didn't know her.
It was actually when I first started working here,
Yes,
right?
yes.
Yeah, that was.
It
like
was
at
when
the
she
beginning.
first started working on our shift.
This is it, right? Oh, really? When she first started, so you could have mistaken her as that. That would be
Well,
fun.
I thought, oh, little sweet Maria. Little.
No, a couple of times I worked with Tony because he filled in at night a couple of times.
Yeah,
I remember
yeah,
that.
yeah.
And I thought you were kind of nice then.
Hi, Roxy.
I
Hi.
was scared of you.
Scared of me?
I was like,
You were afraid of Tony?
I
Really?
felt like he was really serious and like I don't know. I just felt like you
He's
didn't have a sense
he's
of
the most
I know.
unserious guy.
He is a large, scary black guy.
That is true, but yeah.
You were.
I was like intimidated. I just felt like you were
Well,
a serious
you are an
man.
intimidating character. Stop.
Haley wasn't intimidated in the least. She's laughing. She's over
I
there
know,
like,
but I
really?
was like the new girl, and I was like,
You are
hello,
still
mister.
you're still the new girl.
Yeah,
No, I'm
that's
just-
true. That's a good point.
I was.
I never liked her.
But I will say.
The sign is for Roxia.
I will say in Araxia's defense, when I'm at
Araxia bites.
when I'm at the gym, because usually I'm kind of in my own world when I'm at the gym. I have my headphones on, I'm doing my own thing. And people will tell me before they get to know me that they thought I was really kind of a scary guy because I look pretty serious. I'm at the gym. I'm there to work out. You know what I mean? So.
And then after getting off the shift, you're kind of tired and a little.
But they said, but when I get to know you, and you are nothing like you look. And I'm thinking, do I really walk around looking mean?
Well, with that little like goatee that you had and that thing, you looked kind of mean.
Really? You don't smile. You look serious, and you carry that demeanor, right?
Well, when you had your goatee, I mean, you look like a badass. You know?
Really?
Yeah, I do like.
I look like I actually get street cred.
Yeah.
He's all sinister looking.
You don't smile and whatnot. You look like badass.
See, that's why I keep the goatee. That's why I keep the goatee. Like
I like that look. I like that.
You were pulling the South Side look, yeah.
Shaka has that look. Shaka has that look.
Well, Shaka is my protector.
Oh, come on. You have the
ninja protector.
You're not angry, but you do have the look, bro. That's all I'm
I
saying.
was at a paintball field with a bunch of dudes with ex-Marines.
Not with that camera around
Okay.
your neck. You look like a. You look
Yeah,
like
exactly. Okay, you know what?
You gotta go. Bye.
I gotta go. I'm being kicked out of the hangout because Wilmer's here.
Oh.
A handsomer dude is coming in.
I was going to yell that, but I'm not better.
No, go ahead and yell that.
Oh, you know what, Shaka? I didn't tweet out.
I have no idea he was in the 70s show and the Awake. Wow. He doesn't look like, he looks very different than he was in, I guess that was because it was so many years ago.
Yes, it is.
I love the virgins when they come in. Isn't it fun, you guys? Our Google virgins.
Kempton, you know what a hot factor is, right?
Lisa Ling started it. You know, she
All
was
right.
here talking about kinky sex.
I mean, it's kitties and sex that drives the internet anyway. So
It is. You're right. And these people are all naked. You see their heads. No, I'm just joking.
I see a Venezuelan Obama on the right.
Yes, you know what?
Hola.
You're the first person that has really put those together. But I do it every day. I'm like, hello, President Obama. Okay, these are the people that we're hanging out with. Renzo is in Venezuela.
Hola, Wilmer.
We have,
Hola, Wilmer.
we have Kempton in Calgary, Canada.
Hi,
We've got
Wilma.
Kempton, who's in Brighton, England. We've got Joe, who's in Las Vegas. And Jimmy and Cordell, they're right here in Koreatown in LA. So we'll represent, yay, LA. We may see a couple other people pop up from all over the world. But not only that, people are hanging out with us now on YouTube. And so, hi, you guys. If you have a question or comment, just tag me or anyone to hang out. I'll try to get to it. But Wilmer's got another meeting, so I'm talking really fast. As you can tell, I've had a lot of caffeine. Wilmer, I know you're on the show, Raising Hope.
That's right.
But I just saw your kick-ass performance in front of the green screen over there, and you were practically naked. What was that about? I didn't hear anything. I just saw it pop on the screen. Did you do the weather last time? Why don't you do it today?
No, basically, I actually I've done a little season arc on Raising Hope, and basically in this episode of Raising Hope, I
you do the weather.
I get I get fired from my. I mean, seriously, it's like I said, it's cats and sex, really. No, but basically, I get let go from my minor league baseball team, and then eventually, I get on a ride with the Racing Hope family to Los Angeles, and then I get discovered as a weatherman.
Oh my God, that is hilarious! I have got to watch that. When is that episode on?
It's on tonight at 8 p.m. and 8:30. It's a two-parter.
Now, who did you research to?
I figured that I would give my interpretation. Right? It was my take on the weatherman. But I think that if Enrique Iglesias and Ricky Martin had a baby and he was a weatherman, that's like the
did you guys have a question? Kempton, yes, go ahead, Kempton.
Yeah, I have a question. Wilma, I love you in Awake. And Isaac, Jason Isaac was here a few times actually, and I talked to him, tell him how much I love the show. So you're great with in the show. I want to ask you, how was it like for you working in it? And I also want to mention, I just found out 5 minutes ago you are the same guy I love in the '70s show. I had no idea. That's why. Wow, it was like whoa, that was a discovery. You rock, you rock.
Thank you. What a great compliment to not be recognized for my roles. That's really beautiful actually, because as an actor,
blend in. I couldn't tell.
That's great. As an actor, that's your biggest gift. Your biggest gift is to be able to have an audience that somehow you can disappear, from time to time, and then appear in characters and that they don't really associate with a personal version of Wilmer per se. And so that was fantastic. And I got to tell you, working with that cast and that crew was a privilege. I mean, I was very sad that unfortunately, at this time and age, it's really hard to have to be in a drama on television because none of it really sticks. A lot of people download, their programming. A lot of people, kind of DVR. And for networks, it's a tougher situation to keep a show on that is not drawing, the actual audience, to their appointment TV. But nonetheless, I walked into a room. It was, Howard Gordon. Executive producer of X-Files, 24, and now Homeland, and then David Slade, awesome director, Kyle Killen, incredible writer, and Jason Isaacs, and Jason Isaacs had seen me on a film called The Dryland, which happened to be in competition at the Edinburgh's International Film Festival, and he happened to be a judge in it. And he voted for the movie to win, and we won the festival. And then when he came back, he told Howard Gordon, "Hey, listen, I saw this actor. I don't know if you know who he is, and his name is Wilmer Valderrama." And Howard Gordon goes, "Actually, I do know who he is. It's been around here for a while." And but Jason, his first time he's met me was through that film, So he asked me, "Would you be my partner in this show?" And at that time I wasn't really considering coming back to television, but I thought it was such a unique and exciting chapter in my life to do such a character. And but I had a great time, man. I mean, needless to say, it was such an inventive and unique show.
Joe, go ahead. What's your question?
I follow you on Instagram, and I'm from Maui also, so I see you with a lot of local boys. What's up with that?
He's going to Hawaii tomorrow. Aren't you going to Hawaii tomorrow?
Yeah, no.
I'm from Hawaii.
Oh, are you really?
From Oahu.
Cool. Yeah, no, actually, I'd say probably half of my friends are either Samoans or Hawaiians.
Woohoo,
yeah. So I try to go to Hawaii as much as I can. I hang out with a lot of my friends. My best friend.
I want to go.
My best friend, who's also one of my roommates too. His name is Tadao. He's he's Samoan, so he's the one who kind of introduced me to the whole culture, and now I'm kind of an honorary Samoan / Hawaiian.
Can I tell you a Samoan joke? And only a Samoan friend could tell it to someone else who's Samoan. And I know you've heard this joke. I learned this when I was little. What do you call a Samoan who falls off of his couch?
Oh, what do you call it?
So they fall off a sofa. Do you get it? Are you?
Tadao, come and say that real quick. By the way, sorry, I was talking about Tadao.
Tadao! What's up?
What's up?
The Samoans in LA are so much nicer than the Samoans in Hawaii. They're from like American Samoa or something. I don't know what it is, but anyway.
I do have a lot of friends in the island, and I am going actually to Hawaii tomorrow. I'm going to be celebrating my birthday tomorrow. My birthday's tomorrow.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
My birthday already in New Zealand and in Australia, according to someone like that.
Hey, Jimmy, you got a question. Go ahead.
Yeah, as a married man who is very secure in his sexuality, you look great.
I just want to second that.
My question is, how old were you when you started on that '70s show?
Well, first of all, thank you for that very nice compliment. I was about 18 years old when I.
No, you were 12.
Show. I was 18 years old, and I look 11. So hence why I look like I'm 21 again.
Do you keep in touch with all that? Yes, you do.
But I actually I was 18 years old, and I was on the '70s show. I was until 2006, and that's when I turned. That's when I turned 26, and then I was out. I was 26 years old, still playing 18 years old. And I think it was time to.
You still can if they asked you to. You really could. Renzo? Yes. What's your question? This is you had the by the way.
Okay. I mean, since I loved you also on the '70s show. Have you thought about like going on your own show with the Fest character, or like have you thought about maybe a reunion with all the characters?
You know, I'll be completely honest. You know, first of all, un saludo muy grande a mi Venezuela. Y ustedes saben que los quiero mucho. Ustedes son familia y soy pues compatriota, ya ustedes saben. But for me, see, cats and sex, man.
You just
Cats
melted,
and sex.
Maria.
It's Lisa Ling. I blame her.
We are really proud of you because we know that you're doing really well in Hollywood, and we would say of our successful Venezuelans, I mean, you're one.
So you would not revisit the character of Fez, right?
You know, I don't know. I did, you know, I did the 70s show for 8 years and 200 episodes, and I was really burned out from that character, and I was really burned out from doing, you know, the same tone for so long, you know, and so I'll be completely honest, like I wouldn't consider doing a spin-off of Fez. I would definitely consider maybe doing a movie like that 70s movie, or doing like a reunion for, you know, show like one episode only kind of thing, because I think it would be beautiful to relive those characters one more. But I couldn't see myself doing it again now. I'll give you guys a little exclusive. I just signed a contract with 20th Century Fox Television, and I will be returning to television this year with my own show.
Awesome.
Yeah, so I'm
That's great.
Yeah, exactly. I figured it was time for the veterans to come back. I think it was time for Be Funny again.
That's fantastic. Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
And happy birthday tomorrow.
Thank you
Have a
so
great
much.
time.
Happy birthday tomorrow.
Happy early birthday.
Happy birthday tomorrow.
Feliz cumpleaños.
Good health and all the best.
Yes.
Hey, thank you guys so much. God bless you guys. I'll see you guys on Twitter and Instagram.
Quick photo before you go. Here's our camera right here.
Sexy.
You said that. You
Thanks.
brought it back.
Thank you.
Where's your favorite on Oahu?
I mean, I enjoy them all, really. I love Maui because I have a lot of friends there. So
That's
it
where
makes it
Joe's
fun.
from. Yeah.
Oh, right
You gotta
on.
buy a house for me when you come to Maui.
But yeah, I mean, I really like going everywhere, really. I travel a lot, but, you know, anything that has, you
Have
know,
you
some
been
kind of
on
ocean.
Molokai and Lanai? Those are my favorite islands.
I don't know if I have. I don't think
No, you haven't been to Molokai? Oh, you haven't? Oh, yeah. Should.
Bye, guys.
Take the music down.
Bye, Wilma.
Adios.
Bye, Wilma.
The leper colony on Molokai.
Such a nice guy, really. Yeah.
Yeah, that's another
This
nice
is
guy.
so cool.
Nice guy. That's mine.
Yeah. I almost missed this. See, I have no idea.
I'm
Seriously, I
so
have no
glad that
idea.
I popped in at the right time.
Yeah.
Thank God Gracie showed up. There was too much testosterone going on in here. I need a girl to go, oh my God.
Say that part. Bye.
So hot.
Hi.
Yeah.
Right?
Such
He's
a great,
so
great
nice.
guy and
He's
great
very nice.
actor too. Yeah.
Very hot.
You know what I wanted to say? They should have cast him in that movie with Matthew McConaughey, where they were playing stripper dancers. What is it called?
You just want to see him naked,
Magic Mike.
Maria.
Yeah.
I think that's what you're telling us, right?
He should have been on Magic Mike too.
He should have. That would have been.
I don't think you're that bothered about which film it is, Maria. You just want to see flesh. That's all it is.
Exactly. Yeah.
Right. But anybody who loves Hawaii like that, I'm a huge fan of.
Well, I do too. I actually visited Oahu a long time ago and took the jump jet over to Kauai, and Kauai is just absolutely beautiful too.
Well, Kauai is a place where you want to fall in love, definitely.
Oh yeah, it's beautiful.
Well,
there.
every island really, but Kauai is one where you just, you know.
Maria, I love your dress this morning. It's very
Yeah.
Thank you, guys.
Remind us of the dress yesterday. The guest wore yesterday. What's her name?
Yes, you know what? I think I was inspired by her dress because it's kind of a similar material.
Yeah.
I was inspired by her pink dress. I want.
Yeah. Yeah. I want.
Better than pink. To go get some of the Ludo bites.
I know.
I want to mention this. The other day we have Sonia came over, right? So this is what we are talking about. Like, I mean, after the hangout, I went out to borrow the book and borrow the audio book, and I think we can actually change ourselves from our experience here. So it's not just hanging out with famous stars.
So what it, Tempton, you totally inspired me yesterday because I was watching Piers Morgan and that guy who's the speaker, like motivational speaker. He's really, really tall. Do you know who I'm talking about?
Yeah, Tony Robbins.
Tony Robbins.
Tony Robbins.
So Tony Robbins was on, and he was talking about happiness and the pursuit of goals and stuff. So he was really echoing what Sonia had talked to us about. And
Right.
that's what makes you happy. It isn't the wealth and the accumulation, because
No.
that's and happiness is fleeting too, but it's the giving, exactly what she was talking about.
Yeah, yeah. Sony spoke of ideas based on a lot of the research. I mean, it's basic scientific research that they actually did experiment, and that's why I kind of lean on to that
So
a lot more.
what were you saying about putting it all together and hanging out with celebrities like these people?
Yeah, what I was saying is, it's cool to hang out with stars, famous
cool.
people, but then at the same time, the authors or different people, like the charity people with their various charity, and I think at the end is how we react and how we take those into our own life, right? So I took it as what's that?
Look at that light; it's just crazy. So how do we then
light.
parlay that into our life, into the teachings of the book?
Yeah, so even for people who are watching, I mean, they can actually go out and buy. Well, they don't even have to buy the book. I mean, I'm cheap, so I will go out to check the library, put a hole on it, then and the book and the audiobook arrived, and trying to understand the lessons that it's trying to teach us.
This is, remember our guest the other day?
The How of Happiness, by Sonia. Yeah, she's the professor at the UC, I think, Riverside. So I mean, yeah. So what I've been doing is I listen to her audiobook while I exercise, following Tony's advice. Yeah. So like, it's not just couch potato stuff.
So through the hangout, I see what you're saying. So through the hangout,
So
it
you're
isn't
saying.
hanging out with these celebrities, but it's actually applying what we've talked about.
Yeah.
And heard.
Right. So if
So
you
how are you going to be applying
That's so cool.
what you talked about with Lisa Ling? How are you going to be applying that?
Kinky. She said, "Get kinky."
Yeah, get a little bit kinky, Shaka. Don't be shy. You don't have to tell us what you were kinky about afterwards. See, saliva coming out. That's
already.
Yeah, see, that's kinky.
It's
Just
kinky
watching
already.
Maria wipe him down. Yeah.
That's a demonstration of kinkiness.
Bagel bits. No, so that's what I took away from Lisa. Now, what did we take away from Chef Ludo? Chef Ludo was
I love
inspiring
his
to me
accent.
that he challenged us to cook something that had everything in one bite.
Yeah. I found out my name sounds great in French
In
accent.
French.
Justine.
Oh, and I'm also going to
Justine.
start calling him Justine.
Justine.
And I found out how to cook
I'm gonna start
a
calling you Justine.
squid.
Well, yeah. Cheers. Thanks for that, man.
Justine.
Captain, it's so funny that you ran to your kitchen and got your squid or
I'm
calamari.
defrosting it, so it's being cooked tonight in a tube form. So I better
You
figure
better
out
get
how to
going
do it.
now because at 150 you'll be cooking it for hours.
Yeah. That's worrying me a little bit. Hey, I'm going to try it.
Yeah. Gracie Ann, good to see you, my dear, and Joe and Justine. We're
Purple
down.
Richard.
We're gonna see you in a couple weeks. Okay. Bye guys. I'm gonna go.
All right.
Do you have anything else?
Yeah, you take care,
Yeah,
Maria.
I've got a ton of stuff
Yeah,
to do.
I know.
Yeah.
We're like,
How's your Maria? How's your knee now? Is it fully
Yeah.
repaired?
it's better. It's better, Justine. It's better.
90%? 90%?
It's at about 90, 92. He said that
Cool.
the last 10% will take about a year.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
But
Okay.
it feels much better. That's good.
No,
So no
pain.
break dancing. So
No
no
pain,
break
knock
dancing.
on wood. There's dancing,
Right.
but no break dancing.
No break dancing.
No
Judo's
pole.
accent was princess today.
What's that, Grace?
Julie Chang looks like a Disney princess today.
She does look like
She looks like princess every day.
she does look like a princess.
Kempton.
Yeah, that's the Kempton.
You're going to be
The
known as
Kemptonian mind.
Kinky Kempton from now on.
All right. See you guys.
Bye,
Take
guys.
care,
Have a great
folks.
day.
Bye-bye.
Okay.
Have a nice
Have a good day.
Thank you guys for watching on here. I see you. Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Another great hangout. Bye.
Yeah, another
Bye,
great one.
Justine.
Bye-bye. Bye, Justine.
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 All
Oh,
right.
Justine, bye-bye.
Okay, I guess her thing froze or she hung up.
Yep, she hung up.